I grew up very poor in a tough and insecure neighborhood in the Midwest of Brazil. My dad worked laying bricks, my mom worked cleaning houses, and they are two of the most hardworking people I've ever met. Needless to say that money was a topic of discussion in my life since forever. I remember to this day the intense and heated fights that my father would have with my mom over money over and over again, almost every single day. So I've seen my parents struggle with money time and time again since I can remember, basically. I was forced to understand the rules of the game and the rules of money at a very young age out of necessity. At 14, I got my first job at a local superstore that we had in the neighborhood. I was basically getting people's groceries delivered to their homes using a bicycle. My wage was the incredible amount of 50 bucks per week. And this is in the local currency. So this is about today like $10 per week. That was my wage at 14 years old. It was enough to buy me some lunch at school and help my parents whenever I could. So basically my whole childhood was going to school in the morning, working at the supermarket in the afternoon, and then at night I would go home and basically lock myself up in the bedroom, go read something, and try not to listen to my parents fighting about money. As I grew older, my relationship with money got even more intense because now I had my own bills, I had my own responsibilities, I had my own rent, to the point where I was owing the bank 2.5k. So I was negative 2.5k in the bank. So basically all of my relationship with money come from a place of scarcity. And I knew that something needed to change, and I knew that something needed to change first in my mind about money because I struggle with it my whole life. Now, if you're like me and you were born into struggle, you know the value of time and you know the value of work. So you probably understand the grind and hard working and how that is necessary for you to get out of this situation. And that, my friend, is our huge advantage in our lives. Because you see, most people got it easy. Parents that don't fight in front of them, no need to work, food on the table every day, no struggle with money. And due to discomfort, they have two outcomes. Either they use their privilege to build something, which is cool, or they are completely lost in life because they don't have experience with anything other than complaining and gossiping on social media. But for us, people who were born into struggle, we know the value of hard working, and we know and we understand the value of our time. Just look at people around you right now, in your work, in your school, or whatever is the place. The hard-working people out there probably came from nothing because they truly understand the value of work. And that's not a coincidence because you cannot outwork someone who was born with nothing. But the thing about money is that it's not all about working, it's about being smart about it. It's the spirituality involved in it. You need to truly understand that money is highly abundant in the world, and it's a mindset shift that needs to happen in your mind before you unlock this next phase, this next level relationship with money. If you were born with nothing and into struggle, you probably think that money is evil because you've seen your parents like fight over it all the time, or your family, or even yourself. And this is not a good relationship to have with money because money is such an essential part of our lives today. So you need to make peace with money. When I made this shift in my head, I started to look at money from a place of abundance. I learned how to invest properly. I learned how to use money as a tool to invest in myself, to learn new skills, to invest in my knowledge. I learned how to get paid more, basically, for the skills that I was offering. So I learned high-paying skills that I could use, that I could offer, that I could start my freelancing business and start changing slowly my situation with money. So I learned marketing, I learned design, and I learned everything that I could about social media and how to use it to generate leads and sales. And not only I did that for myself, but I did it for clients as well. So I was slowly building up my wealth from negative 2.5k. So in just a few years, I basically went from negative 2.5k to making 6 figures per year. and I'm not nearly close to where I want to be, but I don't struggle with money anymore. I have the money that I need. I have the money that I want right now, but I'm looking for more because, again, money is a tool and I can use it to do some damage, to do some good in the world and try to live this world a better place than one that I found. But it all started with this mindset shit because you need to accept that you can have that amount of money. And I know that conversation sounds a little woo-woo, but it's the truth. Like everyone I know that came from nothing and now have a lot of money went through this mindset shift, basically believing to the point of being delusional that you can have X amount of money, whatever that is for you, whatever that figure is for you. Because it doesn't matter how much money you make if you don't have the right mindset to it. Money will leave you as fast as it gets to you. And you need to learn a way of receiving money and keeping the money and multiplying the money. So for me now, this struggle with money went away. I see money as an opportunity, as a tool to achieve greater things into my life. And now I'm able to pay back and help my mom. So I send my mom money every single month. And I'm working right now towards retiring her, which is a big goal for me. So my friends, if you were like me and you were born into struggle, if you were born with nothing, please, I beg you, make your peace with money because the world needs us. It needs all of us. And if you were born with money, please understand the privilege that you have in your hands right now and go do something about it. Anyway, I hope this resonates. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and consider subscribing to my free weekly newsletter. The link is in the description. Every week, I send you one email on self-improvement and online business for you to live a happier life and make more money. So yeah, I hope this resonates. I'll see you in the next one. Comment what you think about this topic below if you were born into nothing or if you're born with money and what you're doing with it. Just want to hear your thoughts, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Peace.